Bowl that seemed to be the game's defining play?
Yeah, obviously understanding the flow of the game there and knowing that if we got points there, whether it was 3 or 6, it made it a full one-score game where they had to go for 2. That's why, like on that 4th and 2, obviously we elected to kick, give us our defense a chance to go out there and play. And we made a play there at the end. I'm just so proud of our guys.
How about your reaction now that you're headed to the AFC Championship game?
That's what we've worked for is an opportunity to play another week. We don't want our season to end on a loss, and this gives us an opportunity to keep going. But we'll enjoy this one. A lot to learn from this one. Obviously, wasn't pretty, but these playoff games, you got to win by 1. That's all that matters.
Hey Josh, what was it like in that locker room just now? Is it excitement, relief, looking forward?
It's a lot of everything. We're excited. A lot of pride in that locker room. I said it in my post game. We don't listen to the outside noise, but everyone was saying this and that about us, and we didn't have enough talent, weren't good enough to be in these positions, and our guys just continue to work hard, and we're internally driven. We love each other, and I think you saw how much we played for each other there.
Josh, what goes in seizing the moment at that moment of time? Bernard gets the ball back. What did you tell your guys in that huddle at that moment of time?
Oh, we just said we score, we win the game. And that's obviously we want to get 6 there, so we don't make it as interesting as that one. But again, it doesn't have to look pretty. You just got to get one more than they do.
Did the game plan? I mean, it seemed like you guys didn't throw the way you normally would throw, especially against that team with that run defense. Did something change in the way the game script went that you leaned more heavily on the run?
I think we're having success in the running game. Obviously, when your defense forces turnovers. That's something that we preach in training camp is making sure we're holding on to the football and taking the football away on defense, and that's what you saw tonight.
I felt there's a lot of things that had to happen to get to this point, but it just felt like ever since you beat the Chiefs here, that it was almost like that's the game that had to decide the AFC. I mean, did you have that sense as things were going through the end of the season?
No, I don't think so. I think, again, the regular season is what the regular season is, and it doesn't matter how well you perform, when you get to the playoffs. It doesn't really matter. And we lost 35-10 to this team, and it's hard to beat a team twice. We understand that. We know that. It's a team that we beat early in the season, but it's not the same team. They got some guys back on their defense and their offense. And I can't tell you enough. I don't know much about them because I haven't looked at them because I've actually been focusing on the Ravens. So. We'll get in that tomorrow.
There was so much build-up in this one of the quarterback matchup. How did you deal with that? Did it affect your approach at all? And then also with the conditions out there, how did that sort of affect the way things went?
Yeah, missed a couple throws. Wish I had them back. But, again, I got nothing but love for Lamar. He's one of the greatest to ever put a uniform on and play in the NFL. Honored to share the field with him.
Josh, some key plays started to Will tonight. I know you guys have such a deep trust. Just what did you bring to the game tonight?
Yeah, that first third down, huge pickup for us, making sure he caught that one. Allowed us to get points on that first drive. He's so good in the screen game and in the underneath catch and run game. That's what he's done all year.
Josh, what is it like on the sideline when the defense is forcing the turnovers? Like, what are the reactions like? What are you thinking of that?
Yeah, I mean, the first turnover, we didn't get any points off of it, or didn't score a touchdown, I should say. Yeah, I mean, I think, I had a talk with Von Miller in the offseason, and, we just kind of talked about sometimes the ball will roll your way or it won't. And that's just an instance of, it rolled our way. And you
Back to the seam in the crime, man. What's the focus?
Do whatever it takes to get a win. That's all that matters. But starts tomorrow. We'll enjoy this one tonight. Turn our attention towards them tomorrow. Thank you guys.